Okay, so, yeah, this video, it's kind of for digital, kind of for showing up being infringed, and mostly for everyone else. Now, I've found, I don't know how much y'all, follow the comments or whatever, but anytime I bring up the militia thing, digital, Daddy-Oka 69, I'm mispronouncing it on purpose. I think it's like Daddy-O. Always makes me think of the, Back to the Future. Daddy-O? Anyway, he always brings up the Dick Act, aka the Militia Act of 1903, and says, how can anyone in light of the Dick Act claim any sort of militia involvement or whatever? Now, I've had some difficulty in pinning down the actual text of the Militia Act of 1903. Now, there's also the Militia Act of 1792, and then a couple of other circumstances of Militia Act. Apparently following the Spanish-American War, they saw a need for better equipping the militia and actually further regulating the existence of organized state militia and then bringing them under purview of national oversight, bringing regular state guard units under the wing of the national unit. Now, that's all well and good. Now, the other part is, apparently, the Militia Act, aka the Dick Act of 1903, talks about unorganized militia as well, which are all males aged 17 to 45 whom are able to fight. Now, these particular unorganized militia units, while they do not receive congressional aid the way that organized militia units will, they do still very much exist, and their existence is still okay. I mean, there's nothing about their existence that abolishes. And, you take a civilian militia group, and in some cases they are quite well organized. However, even within the Militia Act, where their existence is allowed, they are subject to review from an Army officer, but hey, they're still there. That's just what I saw within that particular act that's always brought up. So the American militia is quite alive and quite well. Now, the other part of it, let's say there were some sort of a piece of paper that was written and passed, and everybody votes on it and says, okay, now we're not going to have these civilians doing this thing anymore. Would putting a pen to a paper somehow make the guys standing watch on the Arizona border just evaporate? Now, I'm not saying what they're doing is right or wrong. That's not the point. Don't get lost here. If it is the will of the people to a point, and if everything's done correctly, then the laws need to be able to reflect that will in this particular case. Because it goes along with something I want. Now, if it was something I didn't want, then it no longer applies. Anyway, so there you go, man. There's really not much else to it. Now, kind of in the bad, if you look at that 17 to 45, if you're able to carry a gun, I mean, you could conceivably be pressed into service by an Army officer. So, whoever likes that or doesn't like that, I see the idea of being a personally well-equipped, you stand a little less chance of getting railroaded in that sort of a situation. If I, for example, had a team here, and I was able to keep my team together, we could be much more effective than just some sort of ill-trained fit-in. We would know our limitations, know our capabilities, and it's something that I'm not, frankly, going to get into, and a portion of it has to do with why I don't make gun videos anymore. So, there you have it. Talk to y'all later.